What's good, y'all? I would like to welcome you to a new type of series. I'm gonna do something called bag check. Okay, we're gonna look at some of the top players, what I like in their game, the skills that they have, and maybe a couple things that they can work on. And then most importantly, we're gonna give them some badges at the end on some 2K type stuff. So without further ado, first episode on Scotty Pippen Jr. Let's get it. Scotty Jr. is a junior, class of 2019. He's only 16, so he's a legitimate junior, no holdbacks, nothing like that. 6'1", 165 pounds according to his last listings. Of course, the son of the Hall of Fame forward, Scotty Pippen. He has 3 offers so far from UC Davis, UC Santa Barbara, and Washington State, but I think he's picked up a lot more interest after these EYBL sessions. One of the big things that I like about Scotty is just his skills as a point guard, his vision on the court, and his ability to find players in stride and even make plays like this to where got to keep your feet in bounds and you're still looking for your teammates. He always knows where his teammates are at. He knows who to hit and when to hit them. I mean, he really sets up a lot of these passes really nice with misdirection and, looking away when he's passing a lot. You might not even expect a pass to come where he's passing it to, but he sees it coming and it looks like it's all in his head to where he's planning out the play and really just selling it. Okay, he's a little bit almost too unselfish sometimes, but he's always in the open court looking for that highlight play, always looking for his players in the lanes. And he's always, just dishing off real quick, little shuffle pass, little no-look dish off. I see him doing that a lot, and even using his body in ways to shield off defenders. So not so he could score, but so he can get his teammates an easy bucket, like you see with that dunk and this three-pointer right here. But really, when he's just driving and just on the move and has the defense collapsing, very dangerous. Okay, he's very dangerous, very quick passes. He's just a great point guard, great passer. I'm gonna just let the footage talk for this one, but he's great at getting to the rim and finishing around the rim creatively. Okay, now he's a smaller guard, so when he goes to the paint, he does have to get a little creative sometimes, but he can go with either hand, left or right, and he's very good at setting up defenders to where you don't know if he's gonna pass it, because like I said before, with that PG vision, or if he's gonna go and finish it himself. And when he does decide to finish it himself, more often than not, it's a layup. It might be a tough little, up and under scoop, but he's finishing a lot, and a lot of times through contact. So I'm gonna let the footage talk for the rest of these, but just check out his layup package, and his ability to get around defenders and score through contact and in tough situations. Very good shooter, okay, and a lot of his shots are coming off a catch and shoot, and when he gets that good pass and he's set up, it's almost money every time. But at the same time, when he has to drive maybe and pull up off the dribble, it's still water a lot of the time. Okay, so his jumper, even his form, I really like his form a lot too. Real smooth, real easy with it. But his jumper definitely something that all defenders are gonna have to respect, and he's even coming off the dribble to the mid-range a lot. So I'm not gonna say that's his best aspect, but he's definitely one of the better shooters that I've seen, and he's able to shoot even with a hand in his face. So danger shooter, Scotty Pippen Jr. got the Jimmy, the hezzy pull-up Jimbo. On the defensive side, he's definitely a solid defender, but what he's really known for me is just picking people's pockets like this, getting the cookies. You know what I'm saying? He's not reaching too much. I have seen him get some reaching fouls, but his hands are always, ready to tip that ball out. And a lot of Sierra Kane's fast breaks this year were from him either picking someone or getting in the passing lane or doing, the reach around and tapping the ball out. So on the defensive end, he is only 6'1", but I think he's a solid defender on ball. But he's definitely someone who gets annoying when you're trying to play against him, because he's always reaching in and tipping the ball out. He's for sure shifty. Okay, I'm not gonna say he's the ankle breaker or like the most handled point guard out there, but he definitely, once he gets you going one, as you can see this clip, he's definitely in his bag, and he can get you going one way and going the other. And if you end up in that situation, you're gonna look silly. Big time players make big time plays. Everybody knows that. I'm gonna go through each play right here. This is a game winner. Okay, this game was going back and forth this whole game. He gets stuck, pivot, tough shot. Like that's a big time shot. He shushes the crowd. Like he's not afraid of the big moment. Another game winner right here. 1-on-1, tough shot, body, good defense, but just better offense. Big time players make big time plays, and I've seen him do it all season. Okay, even this isn't a game winner, but this is a huge basket right here. Fourth quarter. I think they're either up 1 or down 1 right there. That's a big bucket right here. This is early on in this game, which was a very hyped game. He gets the block, comes down, and Bishop Montgomery, very good defensive team, cuts through, gets a tough shot. Could have been an and one, but that sets the tone for that game. Right here, same thing. This is a closeout play right here. This is a 1-point game, 2 minutes left in the game. He gets the block and gets the bucket. That's a big time play. Every time it seems like it's coming through. Here's another one right here. Boom, 3-pointer. I'm not sure how much time is left in this one, but this also was a pretty hype game. He's saying get back, get back. He's like, all right, boom, block. He's shutting the gym down. Okay, now this dude here was talking trash this game. He's not afraid to get in your face. He has that dog in him. Okay, as my homie James Hunt, the trainer, always says, he got that dog in him. You gotta have that dog in him. You know what I'm saying? He's not afraid to talk a little trash. Like right here. He's like, bro, get off me, bro. Like, you're not touching me. You know what I'm saying? He got that in him, and I love that attitude. So Scotty really has all the tools to be a successful D1 or even professional athlete. I say he just got to keep working. But of course, every player has some room to improve. If I had to say anything, I would say his past decision making sometimes with, you know, throwing lobs or even throwing a pass that ended up being a turnover. Like this one right here. You know, a lot of times they're blowing out teams, so they're just having a good time. But you got to value each possession, and he does. He does a really good job with that. And then being a little too unselfish sometimes. You know, sometimes you got to be like, this is my shot. I'm taking this shot right here. He's wide open here, but he's still looking to dish. Take that shot yourself. You know what I'm saying? I was a pass first point guard too, so I understand, you know, trying to dish it off. But, you know, sometimes you do got to be a little bit selfish with it. But that's just a couple things. In the future, like I said, he's definitely a D1 player. He's already big enough to play at 6 feet, but of course, if he can get a couple more inches, you know, if he could be like 6'4", 6'5", I think he's undoubtedly a 5-star prospect at that point. He definitely deserves, and I think he's starting to get more attention from a lot of top colleges. Going into his senior year, I expect him to pick up a lot more offers. So yeah, Scotty Pippen, great player, but what are his badges though? He for sure gets a Lob City passer badge. You know, he threw probably 100 lobs this year. Only gold though, because he did, like I said, I want to see him work on not turning it over on some of those lobs. And the same thing with Dimer. He was dropping dimes all season. Just want to see him get a little bit better so he can unlock that Hall of Fame. Flashy passer, same thing. I want to see him get a little bit better with the accuracy. But bro, look at the no look. Like, come on, bro. He's throwing no looks all season. Gonna get the Hall of Fame this year. Ankle breaker bronze. He's not out here breaking people off like that, but he's doing this to people. You know what I'm saying? He dropped off and shook a lot of people, so he got the bronze badge. Catch and shoot, Hall of Fame. Easy, you know what I'm saying? Every time he's open for the catch and shoot, I've seen him hit it. And pickpocket, Hall of Fame, sure. He probably got 50 to 60 to 70 steals this year just off of cooking people, so he's getting that for sure. But he's still a rim grazer. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I want him to grow a little bit. That's why I want him to maybe work on the hops a little bit so we can upgrade to maybe a bronze posterizer next season. As you can see here, it kind of bit him in the butt trying to dunk. You know what I'm saying? But he got it back. But yeah, let's see if we can get his dunks up this year. But yeah, Scotty Pippen, he's a beast. Stay tuned for him. Senior year coming up. Junior year highlights on the channel. Let's get it. Appreciate y'all for watching. It's your boy myself, Chappelle Show 96 on the social. We're trying to get to 500K. You know what I'm saying? So if you're new, subscribe to us. Let me know who I should do next as far as analyzing and going over the game. Full highlights for Scotty are in the bio. I'm gonna drop those at like 5, but if you want to watch those are live right now. In the bio, links in the bio for that. If you want to get your merch, you know what I'm saying, get your bag seats merch, shop.ballervisions.com, link in the bio for that as well. It's your boy myself, Chappelle. Follow my boy Scotty Pippen, his links in the bio as well. You know what I'm saying, if you want eternal life, links in the bio. Let's get a bucket for the outro, Baller Visions. Let's get it. And one jumper.